Good morning, everybody. Happy hump day. Hope everybody's doing well. It is another beautiful day here in the Atlanta area, or McDonough area to be more specific. Um, can't get much better. Well, I could get a little cooler. That would be good, but I'm not complaining. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood, I guess. Let's see who we got hanging out with us today. I'm already way behind on the comments here. Got Big D in the house. What's he saying here? Good morning, happy hump day. High of 75, 56 now. Ooh, that's nice. Beautiful little town, Brooklyn, Michigan. All right, good to see you, Dave. Larry Galt's in the house. Dog days of summer continues. Yeah, I can relate. Troy Pritchard's in the house. How you doing, Troy? Happy hump day to you. Earl Walker says 57, only going to 73. Man, got a feeling it's going to be a cold winter. What makes you say that, Earl? What makes you say that about being a cold winter? Jesse from JJ Woodshop in the house. How you doing, Jesse? LB Sharp's here this morning. How you doing? Stephen Toronto's in the house. Midweek morning to all, he says. Good morning, Stephen. Paul Stewart says, good morning, everyone. Survived the storms from yesterday. Lost power for about 6 hours. Flooded my finished basement. Oh, man, that's got to suck. 4 inches of water, but everyone was safe, so it's all good. Clean up today. Yeah. Man. Sorry about that, Paul. Dave, he's just saying hello there. Let's see. Gary Hammett, Wood Creations. Good morning, sir. Kevin Ailes was in the house. How you doing? There's my old buddy Janet over there on the Facebooks. How you doing, Janet? Bart Bixel. Also on the Facebook. How you doing, Bart? Happy hump day, he said. Oh, man, I went way crazy with the mouse wheel here. Jim Senecola says, good morning. Good morning, everyone from Collegeville, Pennsylvania. My buddy Doc Whitaker's in the house. How you doing, Doc? Good to see you. My roving reporter, Doug Sisk, is watching over on Facebook. Says chilly this morning. Y'all are in for a treat this morning because I got the cattle call. Doug sent me a video. I got the cattle call now. So I'll be showing that here in a little bit. So you don't want to leave. You want to stick around. Make sure you hear that because it's edge of your seat stuff right there, I'm telling you. Mike Reynolds in the house. Good morning, Mike. How you doing? Jimbo Burt, Roll Tide. How you doing, Jim? Charles Steed in the house. Good morning, Charles. Texas is 60. I guess that's the temperature, I'm guessing. Bob Sims is here this morning. How you doing, Bob? Good to see you. Bob had, sent those pictures of that steam, little steam engine thing. And I was looking on Amazon, and they got like 11 different kinds of those things on there. I was trying to see if I could find one. I might end up getting one of those. I think those are kind of cool. Steve Gronsky's in the house this morning. From Mustang, Oklahoma. Let's see. Okay, Earl says the reason he thinks it's going to be a cold winter is because it is usually really hot in August. Well, it's only the 5th. We're just getting started. Let's wait until end of the month, see how it shakes out. Here's Bob with one of those on this day things. He says, on this day in 1583, Humphrey Gilbert claims Newfoundland for the British Crown, the first English colony in North America, and beginning of the British Empire. Okay. There you go. Mary Mallory's in the house today on Facebook. Good to see you, Mary. Ray Dixon's here. Good morning, sir. We got George Rothfuss. Good morning to you all. 62 degrees lakeside. Had to put on a sweatshirt. Yeah. All righty. That's some good weather right there. All right. Well, I saw on the news this morning, and in case you saw it, I doubt if you did, it probably didn't go national. But we had a SWAT standoff here in my little county. No, it wasn't me. But it all ended well. Nobody got hurt. I don't understand some of those things, why they call in the SWAT team and stuff, and then they spend hours and hours. There's no, you either give up and get it over with, and that's what you should do, because it's a SWAT team. Come on. SWAT team always wins. But yeah, going to do my my afternoon live today. If any of you are CNC type folks, let's see who we got. What is this? Cindy Stu says, good morning. 4th day of new medicine that seems to be working, so whole family is watching. Matt, Landis, and Cindy. That is awesome. Hello, Matt. How you doing? Hope you're doing good. And happy to have you watching the coffee sessions with everybody. That's awesome. Good deal. Pop says, didn't do us that good, did it? Yeah. What, the British Empire? I don't guess so. So let's I don't know, since I'm wasting a lot of time here, let's get into the cattle call thing. If y'all watched Monday, my buddy Doug acted as my roving reporter and did a live report from his barn, educated us about cows and that kind of thing, which was cool. And then I asked him if he would, he was talking about his cattle call, but he couldn't do his cattle call then because the cattle were already right there. So he had to wait until he needed to call them. So he did it, I guess, sometime yesterday and sent me the video. And I'm going to share it with you now. So buckle up and get ready for this. Let me see if I can figure out how to do this. I remember where I put it. All right, I've got to get. Bear with me, folks. Here, I got to figure out how to get it to move to the other screen. I did it last night. Let's see. Okay, there we go. Ah, yeah, there we go. Now I got it over here. Let me back it up and get it ready here. All right, here we go. This is Doug Sisk doing the cattle call. And this is good stuff right here. I'm not kidding. Here we go. Are you ready? I even renamed the video. Doug cattle call. There we go.
Calf. Sit calf. Come on. Calf. Sit calf. Come on. Sit calf. Come on. Calf. Come on, baby. Come on. Hi.
All right, now just a couple just a couple of observations there. One, I was a little bit surprised when Doug said he was going to do his cattle call. I have to say, I was a little bit surprised that there wasn't at least some kind of a moo in there, or something. I can't believe there wasn't one of those in there somewhere. But you can see that it was very effective. As soon as he started saying it, they're like, oh, yeah, let's go. Come on, guys. And I also didn't expect to hear come on in, baby. I didn't expect that, but hey, like I said, very, very efficient, and it worked great, man. Them cows are like, heck yeah, let's go. He's calling. Must be dinner time or something. So that was really cool. I really liked that. And they can come right up to him too. So thank you, Doug, for sharing that. That was awesome. I just, like I said, I thought sure there was going to be a moo or something in there somewhere. And I was surprised. It was a lot different than what I thought it would be, but highly effective. So let's see. Ray says, do I have a topic for the CNC live show today? Well, I kind of do. These are going to be shorter. These aren't going to be like the hour and a half shows like the old Saturday night shows. These are going to be more more hands-on, what I'll do is as people ask questions or put comments as they're watching, I'll be going back through all of the comments and taking notes of what people want to say, because it's your show. I mean, it's, I'm out there doing it, but it's your show. Whatever you guys want to see, it's kind of going to be directed at the new guys, because they're the ones that need the most help with either their build or getting things set up. But there's nothing really off limits. I can't answer every question, because if you say, well, how do you do this, and I don't do it that way, or don't have like an Arduino or something, for example. If somebody says, well, how do you do this with an Arduino? I'm not your guy, because I don't use Arduino. But it's basically going to be y'all's show. You tell me what you want me to show, to demonstrate, that kind of thing. So, but yeah, I do have kind of a little something I'm going to talk about today. Troy says, keep hands and feet in at all times. Could be a stampede. Yeah, that was pretty cool, wasn't it, George? Just come right up to him, yeah. And I think probably my favorite part is when that first one stuck his head in the door and he says, "Come on, baby." That might not even been part of the call. That might have just been Doug being Doug. I don't know, but that was good. Probably recognize his voice. Yeah, yeah. I know for comparison, we need to probably now get a video of Wendy out there doing it and see who's the best cattle caller on the Sis farm. Yeah, Janet, like a big old herd of puppies. Yeah, they don't run quite as fast, but yeah, yeah. It says Doug had treats for him. Yeah, maybe so. I don't know. Doug says, I hear my grandfather every time I call him. Yeah, I bet you do. I bet you do. Let's see. I'm going to try and get back in time from a trip to Lake City that I have to. Okay. All righty. Dave wants to know how long is the proposed stream going to be. I'm probably going to try to keep it around 30, 45 minutes, something like that. Like I said, this is going to be, and I hate to use this coffee sessions to talk about that, but since you all are asking, it's going to be way different than the other one because, you know, the other show we try to answer all questions and sometimes we were all over the place. I want this to be more, like I said, a hands-on thing. I'm going to have I got my Gatton CNC there. I've got the Avid CNC out there, so I can show pretty much anything anybody wants to see. I want it to be shorter and more to the point, like whatever the question is for that day, I want to stick to right around that. We may have time to cover more than one thing. But I want it to be where when people go, well, man, the other day he was talking about this. And, I don't want to have to go search through some hour and a half long thing to find something that's going to help them do that. So, so it's going to be a lot different. You'll see. Well, if you tune in, you'll see. Keith Stanford's in the house. How you doing, Keith? Michael Bell's late to the party. You probably missed the cattle call. You probably have to go back and watch that. Ray says a lot of steak sandwiches. Yeah. Doug says my grandson Drew is 4 and calls him 2. Yeah, that'd be a good video. Have a grandson, grandpa's cattle call competition. Yeah. Did I say what time the video will be? It's going to be 3 p.m. this afternoon, 3 p.m. Eastern time. I don't know. Let's see. You're in Geronimo, Oklahoma. So that's probably 2 p.m. your time, I think. I think there's an hour difference. But, and another thing too is, like I said, I'm not really committing to a day or a time. So in other words, because I don't know how this thing's going to go. Maybe a total flop. So we'll play it by ear and see. But if if there are a lot of questions, and like I said, I want to keep these short and to the point, then maybe it'll turn out that where I'm like, well, one a week on Wednesday isn't good enough. I'll do one on maybe Tuesdays and then do another one on Thursdays or something. Or maybe I do one Tuesday, Wednesday. It just depends on what kind of response and what kind of questions there are. Like I said, the show is for you guys. It's not for me. It's for you guys. So if you want, you got something you want to see explained or demonstrated or whatever, just got to let me know either in the comments or send me email or whatever. You can watch it. Let me go ahead and tell you this too. You can watch the show 3 different places. One, it's on my Facebook timeline. So if you're on my friends list or whatever, I don't know. Well, my stuff is public, so I think anybody could see it. But you go to just look up Dave Gatton on Facebook. You can see it on my timeline. If you're a member of the Gatton CNC Facebook group, it's shared there. So you'll be able to watch it there as well. And it's also pinned to the top. So you shouldn't have any trouble finding it. The third place is it's being streamed to YouTube, but it's going to be as an unpublished video. So if you go to YouTube, you won't find it. You go to the website, davegatton.com, and it's right there on the main page. You can't miss it. And you can watch them anytime there. You're still technically watching it on YouTube. It's just that when you go to YouTube, it's unpublished, so it's not going to be searchable, or you won't get notifications for it or anything like that. So, like I said, I'm doing these not to get views for YouTube, and, you know, monetization views and stuff like that. It's more to help folks. So that's why I'm not worrying about putting it where it would make some money. I'm just going to put it where people that know where it's at and want to see it will go know where to get it. They're already scheduled, Stephen. If you go look, they're already there. You click on the Facebook thing. Since you're on YouTube, you can go to the website, davegatton.com. Look on the main page, you'll see it right there. And that's where you'll go at 3:00. You won't get a notification. I don't think it's going to do it since it's an unpublished video. So will I still show pictures of people's work? If so, what is the best show to view them? If people want to send in their show, you know, something cool they've made with their CNC, yeah, I'll be happy to show them. All you got to do is email them to me, and I will show them. All right. Yeah, Dave's asking links. Yeah, the show's already scheduled. I did it yesterday. It's already on there. If you go to Dave Gatton, or not to Dave, if you go to my timeline on Facebook, you'll see it. In fact, I don't think I've posted anything since I've scheduled it, so it should be at the top. And if you're a member of the Gatton CNC Facebook group, it's pinned to the top of that. Or you can go to the davegatton.com website, and you can. I mean, I'm making it easy, but I'm not putting it out there for just people to stumble across. It's, you know, if you want to watch it, you'll know where it's at, because it's always going to be those three places, and you can check it out. All right. Got a few minutes here. I don't have much else news. Man, did y'all see the big explosion over there in Beirut, Lebanon? That was something else, man. They were showing those videos, and it's like there was a big cloud of, I guess just smoke, maybe from a fire or something, and all of a sudden, boom. And I saw one video that was really scary, because it's like somebody was in their car and they were driving on the road, and they were long ways from this, but they had their phone and they were holding it, you know, so you could see the thing. And then when that big one hit, it's like that big shockwave just knocked that car over, busted windows. And it was, I mean, I hope that person was all right, but I guess they were, because the video got posted. But man, just crazy stuff. And I guess I still don't know all the details, but I guess that building was storing explosives, which you'd think they'd have a building like that out in the middle of nowhere or something. But yeah, that was there. Like I said, lots of crazy videos on YouTube and Facebook, and all social media really showing that. But that one big explosion was just crazy. It was almost like a nuke went off. You know, had that big mushroom cloud rolling up. So I'm waiting for Bob's comment to come up over here. Here it is. He said it was confiscated nitrate. Yeah. Yeah, just I don't know. That just seemed like a kind of a populated area to have all that stuff sitting there. All right, Eddie says, I understand you were storing fertilizers, sort of like the ones used in the Oklahoma bombing. Yeah, I guess. Okay. But it was, man, what a big boom. And I don't know if they've got a final death toll on that or not. I've heard them say that the hospitals around that area are just overwhelmed. They're telling people, unless you're really hurt bad, just try not to come in because they're just so overwhelmed. Yeah, ammonium nitrate fertilizer. Wow, but that was crazy stuff. Well, I guess I'll start wrapping this one up. Dave Clemens says it's time to get, so that's usually my cue to start wrapping up here. And I don't have, like I said, the cattle call was the highlight of the show. I just love that. Yeah, either way, it was unbelievably powerful. I saw over 100 dead and thousands. Yeah, it was just, I mean, there were people, like I said, there's hundreds of videos out there, but some of them I watched, there were people that were like, I guess in maybe an apartment building or something that's, miles away. And they were, shooting video. And then when that big explosion went, I mean, it broke windows and, rattled everything, knocked them down. I mean, it was just crazy. Michael Bell said that's what blew up in West Texas. Yeah. Yeah. All right, guys. Well, I am going to wrap this one up. Again, if anybody is interested in the CNC thing, particularly if you are a newbie to the CNC thing, I mean, if you're an old veteran, you can watch too. But, it's going to be more directed towards the folks that need help with getting things going. That's kind of going to be the focus. But yeah, check it out. 3 p.m. this afternoon, 3 p.m. Eastern, live from my humble little shop. Like I said, got a Gatton CNC, obviously, and I also have my Avid there. So there's probably not much you can ask me to demonstrate that I can't show you on either one or the other of them. And just because it's going to be mostly directed towards the Gatton CNC, there's still a lot of things that, are applicable to all CNCs. So if you don't have a Gatton, you can still might want to tune in and watch and see if you can learn something. So anyway, that's going to do it for me. We're going to wrap up this Hump Day coffee session. And tomorrow will be number 218. 218. Just keep on doing it. All right, guys. Everybody have a good one. We'll see y'all maybe later this afternoon.